Well, I think agriculture has the best future ever because everybody needs to eat at least 3 times a day. So I think there's always going to be a bright future for agriculture.
Agriculture is full of opportunity. I think it's one of the most taken for granted industries, if you will, or careers in our country. Really, agriculture in Alberta is the second largest contributor to our gross domestic product. And there are opportunities in all levels. You know, when I think of my farm, I think of the people who are, feed nutritionists and feed suppliers and grain growers. And then when, think of grain growers, there's the people that support that industry, including working on farms, which can be a rewarding career.
So I think we often have a lot of partners in agriculture. Agriculture as a whole is an enormous industry. And while I'm considered primary agricultural production, the feed companies, that's a big business. Chickens eat a lot of feed. And so, there are people who operate the mills who actually manufacture it. There are sales representatives, there are nutritionists, and there are researchers there that are working on that. That is one side. All the people who develop that technology and the equipment that makes our barns operate. There's careers in design, in development, in manufacturing and installation work. There are companies that specialize strictly in barn construction, which has some unique aspects, biosecurity, longevity, obviously. The environmental aspects really are changing. I think some of the drivers into the industry are, the university researchers who really come up with novel ways of doing things or improvements in bird health or bird performance. They work together. We have a whole marketing and development community. We do a great job, but we want people to eat more eggs. So we have people in careers who, market food. And that's really great. We have, food associations that work together to educate, the consumer and the farmer and teach about how food ends up on your table. That's an important piece, agricultural education. And so there's really a whole lot of people every day, obviously, some farms can just operate with family.
Working on all sorts of agricultural enterprises, it's exciting, it's fun, and there's a lot of freedom to be had. And definitely, if you don't like the 9-to-5 gig, try agriculture.
We have some really awesome chicken vets, and that's all they do is they deal with the leghorn species, which are the egg layers, the broiler species, which are the meat, with turkeys and with broiler breeders. So those are the hatching chickens that provide the eggs that actually eventually come up to be broilers. So there are people who work in that industry.
And agriculture is a fantastic industry in terms of the richness of work that you can do, and a lot of it is self-directed, is self-led. You're a business owner.
There are tremendous opportunities for people to learn about careers that they could have in the agricultural industry.